It's all right, we're ready.
Are we ready, Teresa?
I am ready.
Because we're on. We're live. You're listening to the Jess Address, and I have a very special guest with me today. Educate, adopt, foster. We are talking dogs, aren't we?
We are talking dogs, and thank you, Jess, and thank you, Inspire, for having me on today.
Oh, we are so glad that you're here and you can join us. You are like a breath of fresh air walking in that door. You are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Do you get that because you hang around with your friends, the 4-animal friends?
I think I get a lot out of my dog rescue work. It keeps me happy, it gives me something to do, and it also is very, very rewarding.
Yeah. So
rescue can be sad.
It can. I bet you it can.
But it can be happy.
Yeah, especially seeing a dog go to a home where you know it's going to love and live a full life.
And that's important, and it's often not puppies, it's older dogs too. The other thing, part of rescue, is a side a lot of people see on the web or in the paper, is the fundraising side. And to me, that's a fun side. I do the markets, I do talks to different groups. I've done Rotary, I'm doing Silver Chain in the next few weeks. I'm going to be doing some with the old people. And I'm going to go through some schools to explain to them what having a dog is.
The responsibility.
Yeah, and fostering. Maybe they want a dog, but mum says no, but we can have one short term.
Yeah. So we'll take a step back. Can you please tell us the organisation that you work for?
I work for BARC, which is a Bunbury-based organisation. Although I live in Peel, I live in Singleton. And we cover from Rockingham right further south than Busselton.
And the services you provide are?
We rescue dogs, we accept surrenders, we look after them, we rehome them, we give them all the vet care they need, we educate people, we educate owners, we educate foster carers. In Bunbury, we do run animal education sessions. They have the Bunbury markets, and each time they have the Bunbury markets, they have educators there to talk to people. But I think the thing is that we never turn dogs away unless we have to. We pick them up, we make sure they're okay, we get them from pounds, from anybody who wants to surrender, and often we'll get a dog that's been abandoned.
Yeah. You told me that you usually have at any one time at least 5 dogs.
There are at least 5 dogs ready to be rehomed. If you go to our BARC, BARRC website, you will find there's always 5, sometimes more. We don't get many small dogs in. We get quite a few medium-sized dogs. And you'll see on our website, ready to find home dogs. You'll also see dogs in foster care. Now, there are dogs that have been taken into foster care, which is in a home. We do have some kennels for overflow in Bunbury. You'll see underneath reviewing applications. They're the ones that have been on the web, and the dogs have had a lot of applications. Underneath, you'll see a smaller number now, found their forever homes, which is a bit sad. And underneath is quite a long list of waiting for foster care. And that's because we're very, very short of foster carers.
Okay, so what kind of skills do you need as a foster carer?
Just lots of love, patience, a home, and just time to spend with these dogs. Often they'll come in, they're pretty shut down, and they just want time to be loved.
Yeah, of course. And you were telling me a little bit before that you were getting a lot of people from FIFO organisations and things like that, or who were doing FIFO, that had that little bit of time to be able to spend with a dog. What other do you think people would be interested in maybe fostering?
Well, at the last markets, I was talking to a lady who had lost her dog. And she said, I don't think I'm ready to adopt again. And I suggested she foster.
Yeah.
And why we're short of fosters is we're finding our fosters are all having foster fails.
Yeah.
They're fostering a dog, and eventually in the scheme of things, find a dog they want.
Yes.
So they keep them, so we lose a foster carer.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to lose a foster carer.
Yes, absolutely, because a dog finds a forever home and someone that it loves.
I have 3 foster fails. So
Yes.
I would have 70 foster fails, but the council won't let me.
Yeah, absolutely. You talked a little bit about fundraising. Obviously, this is a not-for-profit organisation.
Yep.
You do rely on funds. Whereabouts do we find you, and what kind of things do you do for fundraisers?
Well, we do for fundraisers, and I'll talk about Peel because that's Bunbury do markets and they do events and days as well. What we do in Peel is we have markets with Street Hassle.
Oh, great organisation to partner with, aren't they?
Street Hassle look after us tremendously, and they are one of our major sponsors. They can't do enough for us. I find the ladies are really helpful.
Yeah, they are. And I think Lauren does have a vested interest in animals. I know that she is a big animal lover, hence why she's probably partnered with you. So when you go to these markets, twilight markets, I think you were saying you're going to the Hotel Clipper Inn this weekend.
Clipper Inn this week. I'm doing Mike Barnett following Sunday.
How do people support you?
They can come to the stall. They can make donations. We have raffles. We sell goods. We sell our famous snuffle mats.
Oh, cool.
Snuffle mats are made in Bunbury. We have a team of bark snufflers who spend Wednesday morning making snuffle mats.
Yep.
We do have another major sponsor, which is Peel Manor House, and we run an annual high tea. And the last 4 years, they have sponsored our high tea, and it's got bigger and bigger.
That's just a testament to the local community around here that are just so supportive, and small business will get behind you. Can we talk a little bit about maybe some foster dogs that we want to try and get into some forever homes?
I have 3 particular foster dogs, and you can find Diesel and Sahara on our website, but I urge you please to go and have a look at all of them.
Yep.
The one I really want a home for resonates with me because I'm old. Briggs is old, and I just feel, how would I feel if my family didn't want me because I'm old? Now, Briggs is old. He really is old, but he needs a home, and he is an adorable dog. But he doesn't like pocket pets, and I've got stairs, so I can't have Briggs, otherwise I was about to go down and pick him up. Briggs is based in Bunbury, but you can see him by arrangement.
Yes.
And he's 10, 12 years old. But Briggs loves attention. He's adored by all the people who meet him, and he is lovely. People are his thing, but he's not suited to other animals, particularly pocket pets. So he needs a home.
Sorry, what are pocket pets?
Small ones.
Okay.
Like if you've got a cat running around, Briggs will be after it.
Okay.
And if you've got a chihuahua like I've got 3,
yeah,
not safe.
No, okay. Yep.
But he won't chase them in the street as such because he's on a lead.
Yeah.
He walks on a halty.
Yep.
He's got arthritis. Well, haven't we all?
Yeah.
We're all pretty old, and
we're all getting there.
Yeah. He requires just a short daily walk unless you've got a big area for him to play. He wears a muzzle quite happily, just uses this on his walks because he dislikes dogs sharing his community.
Okay.
He's crate trained. That is a big thing in an older dog. If he gets frightened or he wants a little bit of comfort, he'll go to his crate. Crate training a dog early on is a big thing, but Briggs has come crate trained.
What does crate training provide for a dog? What somewhere safe for it to be?
Yes, it's a safe haven. Sometimes we have older dogs, and I've got 3 geriatrics, and I'm a geriatric, so the 4 of us get on well together. If my grandchildren come over, particularly the young ones, they make some noise. And when they get the tambourines out, my dogs head to the crates.
Yes.
It's there, and when there's thunder, I've got 2 who don't like thunder. They get a thunder bag, like a bit of a sleeping bag, in their crate, and they settle.
Yep.
So Briggs is a bit the same. He loves a car ride. He has his nose out the window and snuffles, so you'd need to wash your window. But he loves watching the world go by. He doesn't like the lawnmower, neither do I. He doesn't like the whipper-slipper, the blower, or anything in the garden.
So loud noises is not, you want a
It's not
nice,
his.
calm household for him to just be able to sit and be in his older years, don't
That's
we
right.
all?
He's exceptionally well behaved in the home. He responds to all his commands: sit, drop, wait for your dinner, bed, and no. Mine don't respond to no. So please, if you think there's room in your hearts and in your home for an older dog, please go to the Bark website and inquire about Briggs. He's adorable.
Okay, Briggs, you're on our mind, and we want to get you a forever home.
We do.
Yeah, for sure. Can you tell me a little bit about, did they go through training?
We have them assessed. We have a behaviouralist on the Bunbury committee.
Yeah.
And she assesses the dogs and she will tell them what is needed. She will work with the owners if it's needed. Most dogs will respond to some sort of training. If we get puppies in, we recommend puppy school.
Yep. You were saying you don't usually get too many puppies in, though. No. It's usually the older dogs.
Usually older dogs. We do get, at the moment, saying that, we've got a lot of 1-year-old and 2-year-old dogs in.
Okay.
And we're calling them the COVID rebound.
Okay, the COVID rebound. You're even giving them a name.
Puppies came in, people wanted a puppy, they were home. They've gone back to work. It doesn't work out because dog doesn't like being left on their own.
Gee, it is such an issue within our community, isn't it?
Huge
and we're
issue.
so lucky that we have an organisation like you that are rehoming dogs and giving them a second life within our community, because often, you know, a dog can be that love that you need and that kind of something that brings you all together. Not only that provides you with exercise, a lot of humour at times. So, yeah, dogs are amazing.
The other thing is, should the need arise to rehome your dog, there's nothing wrong with that. Please do it ethically.
Yep.
Approach a rescue. Don't just dump them. Please don't just leave them on the street. You hear of cars driving off, leaving a dog. Don't do that. Take it to a rescue. They will rehome for you.
Yeah. And how do people get in contact with you?
I've got a phone number, which is 0468 445 895. I recommend you go to the website if you can, which is BARRC, Bark. These people are all volunteers. Most of them work. They're much younger than me. I'm the old nana of the place. And we look after any dog. We will make sure the dog is looked after.
Yeah. So that's a really important message. There's nothing wrong with rehoming a dog. Just make sure that you do it ethically. I just wanted to reiterate what you said because it is an important message out there. You're going to leave us with a poem, are you?
I'm going to ask two things. Please, if you've got room, foster.
Yep.
That's all I ask. Foster if you can. And I'm going to leave you with a poem. I make no apologies. It's a really emotional poem. And
Don't make me cry this morning.
I make no apologies for it being emotional. And when I've read it, you will understand why.
Okay.
It's written with some license by a guy called Warren Eckstein, who is a wonderful writer. And he's always written poems and short essays on his life with dogs and rescue. I collected your dog today, the one you left at the pound. The one you had for 10 years and no longer wanted around. I assessed your dog today. Did you know that he's lost weight? Did you know that he's scared and depressed and seems to have lost all faith? I bathed your dog today. He had fleas and was very cold. I guess you don't care what shape he's in. You abandoned him, I'm told. I fostered your dog today. Were you having a baby or moving away? Did you suddenly develop allergies or was there no reason he couldn't stay? I played with your dog today. He doesn't know how to play. I guess he's very sad inside. It'll take time for him to trust. I adopted your dog today, and here he is going to stay. He's found his forever home and a warm bed in which to lay. I adopted your dog today and shall give him all that he needs. Patience, love and security, so he can forget your selfish deed.
Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful service you provide and a wonderful thing you do. And I can see that obviously resonates with you because you live that life of seeing dogs abandoned and having to get them to trust again and get them to believe that there are people that love them. We do. A beautiful service, and thank you so much. I'm hoping the next time we speak to you, because you're going to come back and you're going to tell us about new dogs that need new homes, and we're going to hear that Briggs has found a forever home.
I hope so.
But if not, I'm going to hear that you've got more foster people that are interested in coming on board and just for a small amount of time being able to foster a dog who probably will end up being adopted dog.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we fall in love easily, don't we?
They are beautiful dogs.
Teresa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to listen to a little bit of Baby Animals, which I thought was very good.